Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ IAS English. I am your educator Praveen Mishra, and today we are going to discuss about what is this anti-defection law. And firstly, why this anti-defection law thing is in news. So as you can see here, the context. There is a union minister that is named as Prahlad Joshi, who has alleged horse trading within the Congress in Karnataka. Right? So what is the news? Union Minister Prahlad Joshi alleges horse trading within Congress in Karnataka. And to counter it, what we have seen, Congress MLA from Hungund, Vijayanand Kashapanwar, had accused BJP on the contrary that it has prepared a list of some 55 MLAs on whom BJP is keeping a very rigid eye, and has also provided some kind of a threat that if you do not favor us or vote us or support us, something like that, so we might use some government agencies, to trouble you, something like that. So this is obviously a thing which is always there into the news with regard to the politics. So how much clean politics in India is, or how much clean politics globally is, we know it very well. But unfortunately, these things are more prevalent, within our country. And today, horse trading thing is in news, or simply anti-defection thing is in news, right? Now, let's talk about what is this horse trading basically. So here, what you can see on the screen, a particular image which says, "Trust me, I'm going to help you." So this is what horse trading has been discussed as. So as you can see here, in politics, it refers to a specific type of bargaining or maybe a negotiation which involves the exchange of favors or votes to secure a desired outcome, obviously. So it is usually involving some complex deals where parties makes concessions and trade support on different issues, right, to reach out for a consensus. So simply speaking, what is horse trading? So let's talk about the metaphor of this trade, horse trading. So in the ancient ages, when horses, they used to be the most prominent vehicles. So at that time, they used to be a matter of luxury as well. And the traders, those who dealt in the horses, those were having a very distinct type of an attitude, and they were keeping prices as much as they want, right? Because they knew it very well that if you want to travel, you need the horses. So at that time, when people, they used to start going ahead with the offer of cash in kind, and often providing them some extra level of favors, often providing them some extra level of comfort thing. So from there, the relationship between the consumer, that is the buyer, and the one that is the seller, started a new type of a deal. And this deal came to be known as what? Horse trading. Right? So when the trader became too adamant to deal in one certain particular amount, and when the buyer, that is the one who is going to buy, starts providing some different type of a deal that is also in cash or a type of a kind as well. So from there, this term came forward, that is known as horse trading. And now this horse trading term is also used in politics. Specifically when one party approaches the other party members to provide them some type of a favor. And in return of that favor, the parties, they do offer maybe, some kind of a position, some good stash of cash, or maybe some other types of deals as well, right? So this is basically what is termed as horse trading. And now let's talk about the features. In India, the term came prominent in the year 1967 specifically. So what has been here? So it has been used to describe political defections where legislators, they switch parties, often in exchange for the benefits or even positions, especially during periods of political instability. And we talk about the history. So it started from Haryana in 1967, with the phrase that is known as "I Ram, Gai Ram." So as you can see here, Mr. Gayalal, who was an MLA who won the elections, but he switched his party 3 times in one single day in the year 1967 in Haryana. So exactly the Hodal constituency, presently it is falling in the city of Faridabad. Right? So what is the incident? Gayala changed his political party 3 times within one single day, specifically in just 9 hours. Okay, so what has happened? First defecting from Congress, then going to the United Front, and then coming back to the Congress, and then by evening going back to the United Front. Okay, and this led to start a very great slogan that is known as Aya Ram Gaya Ram. So you might have heard this in Hindi, right? Aya Ram Gaya Ram. So this phrase came in 1967. Who gave this famous slogan? It was Birender Singh, okay, a Congress leader who called Gaya Lal as Aya Ram Gaya Ram or Aya Ram Gaya Ram. Okay, so from there, the horse trading thing or the Anti Defection Law came into existence in India. So what we have got here, okay, 1960s, okay, Aya Ram Gaya Ram. So remember, this is what the whole simple story is. Okay, and now let's talk about the outcome of this Aya Ram Gaya Ram, or the outcome of this 1967 incidents, that is dealing with exactly what is known as horse trading, and it is known as the Anti Defection Law. So it came into existence through 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1985, which says that if any particular sitting MP or MLA switches his or her party, that particular MP or MLA will be discarded and will be thrashed out of the assembly as well as the party through the 10th schedule of the Indian Constitution, specifically Article 102 and 191. Okay, that is known as Anti Defection Law. And the only objective is to curb the political defections and bring a type of a stability in the legislative process. So guys, remember, Anti Defection Law came into the existence through the 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1985. And now we talk about the grounds for disqualification. So firstly, if a particular member voluntarily gives up the membership, so there also defection comes into the picture if you join any other particular party. Apart from that, votes against the party whip. Simply speaking, voting against the party principles. Okay, so there also you can be defected. Apart from that, an independent MLA, the one who has won the elections without joining any party, but after joining the party, if he or she joins any particular party, shall be also be considered as defected. Then for sure, the nominated members, though we do not have the concept of nominated members in the Lok Sabha, but we do have in the Rajya Sabha for sure. Remember, till 103rd Constitutional Amendment Act, we used to have the nominated members concept inside Lok Sabha. That is, 2 members used to be nominated by the president, those who are coming from the Anglo-Indian community. But this provision has been subsequently deleted in the year 2019 itself, right? So remember, we do not have Lok Sabha nominated members, but we do have 12 nominated members in the Rajya Sabha by the president, and they also, if they do not join any party within 6 months, then they might face disqualification. So what is the concept? All the nominated members must join a political party within 6 months, or they may face kind of disqualifications, right? Now, do we have any exceptions? Yes. If 1/3 of a political party members, they do join any other political party, then it should be not considered as an defection. As a defection, it should be considered as a merger. But this thing was only till the 91st Constitutional Amendment Act, that is basically 2003. The 91st Amendment Act introduced or upgraded this 1/3 from 2/3. Okay, so till 2003, it was what? 1/3. Okay, which was considered as merger. But now it has been upgraded to what? 2/3. So if there is a political party having 100 members, so at least 2/3 members should be switching parties all together, all at once. Then only it will be considered as merger, and then only these members, those who are switching parties, will be saved from defection. Okay, so remember, the original phrase, the original term was 1/3, but the 91st Amendment Act changed it to 2/3. Okay, so limited number of ministers to 15% of the legislature strength to reduce the political bribery as well, right? So what is, in short, the whole summary is that we need to mark. So horse trading, that is basically referring to the buying, purchasing, or even selling of the MPs and MLAs within the assembly, within the party lines, basically. That is what technical terms in today, we call it as horse trading. Apart from that, this horse trading came into, too much of prominence in India by the year 1960s, specifically through the elections of Haryana 1967, where Gayalal, the sitting MLA who switched his party thrice in 9 hours. Okay, so basically if we go ahead mathematically, so every 3 hours he was switching his parties. So considering this one particular switches, okay, which can lead to a huge political turmoil and instability, in 1985 the parliament introduced the 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act that added the 10th schedule to the Indian Constitution, right, which talks about the Anti Defection Law. That is, if you are switching your parties, being an incumbent MP or an MLA, or even if you are voting against your party line, against your party principles, that is the directions given to you by the party whip, then also you can be disqualified. And apart from that, do we have the concept of merger? Yes, we have. As per the 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act, merger used to be 1/3, but the 91st Constitutional Amendment Act of 2003 upgraded it to not 1/3 but actually to 2/3 of the members. If they all together they do switch the party, then it shall be not considered as defection, it shall be considered as the merger. Okay, and now let's talk about, do we have any case law related to it? Though we have many, but the most important one is about the case that happened in the year 1992, that is named as Kilhoto Holohan versus Shilhu. Okay, where Supreme Court clearly stated that any judgment, any decision taken by the Honorable Speaker of the Assembly, right, is not free or not immune from judicial review. So let's say if there is a particular MP, or let's say an MLA, Mr. X, okay, who has been disqualified on the grounds of defection, that is through the Anti Defection Law 10th schedule. So whose decision is final? Presently, as per the law, it is the Speaker's decision who is considered final. But the 52nd Amendment Act, specifically paragraph 7 of the Act, stated that the Speaker's decision is final and it cannot be scrutinized by judiciary. That means it is free or immune from judicial review. But in the year 1992, in Kilhoto Holohan versus Shilhu case, 1992 Supreme Court stated that no, Speaker's judgment is not free from judicial review. Speaker's judgment can be taken into the scrutiny by the Supreme Court itself. So this is the most important case related to the Anti-Defection Law, or simply the horse trading, or simply once again, Ayaram Gayaram. Right, everyone? So I hope this is all clear. And apart from that, remember, if you are a serious UPSC CSE aspirant, so this video is for you. So you might be looking for 2026, or even maybe 2027, or even maybe 2028, right? So don't worry, we have got you covered. StudyIQ has got you covered. What we are here to provide you, okay, the resolution batch, which will provide you 1000 plus hours of live classes, access to recorded lectures taught by greatest educators of this nation with regard to UPSC CSE, starting the names from Shashank Tyagi sir, Prashant Tiwari sir, Bhuvan Jha sir, Shubham Sagar sir, Ankit Agarwal sir, Ankit Sikh sir, Alok Ojha sir, we have got Chandan Sharma sir. So these are the personalities to whom you are already aware, with whom you are already aware, and these will be the persons teaching you in your UPSC CSE journey, and their own very personal notes that they are using to teach you will be given to you immediately after the session into the PDF format. And apart from that, some wonderfully crafted reading material, that is 18 sets of printed books, will be given to you at your doorstep, as in it will be couriered to you, it will be parceled to you. Okay, you don't have to go anywhere to collect it, right? And then yes, this one particular subscription also covers the prelims test series, the mains test series, as well as the interview guidance program, right? So everything under one such subscription. 25 plus tests for your prelims, 15 plus tests for your mains, as well as multiple mock tests for your interview as well, right? So everything under just one single subscription. What is the name? Resolution. And what will be the starting price for the subscription? So it will be just rupees 9,999 only, and just with one particular catch. What is the catch? The maximum discount. In order to avail the maximum discount, what do I need? I need a promo code that is named as PRV Live. So in bolds and capitals, remember to use this promo code, guys, in order to avail the maximum discount. That is named as what? PRV Live. Okay, so just go ahead, use the promo code and avail the maximum discount. And remember, from tomorrow onwards only, that is, you have got less than 24 hours. So that is 15th of July. That is tomorrow. The batches, they are going to commence. So you do not have much time to act, much time to think about. Okay, but yes, one thing is clear. That is, this is a particular subscription that is badly needed if you want to convert your status from a common person to an IAS, IPS, IFS, or maybe an IRS officer. So you need this one particular subscription. Okay, and remember, just one subscription to crack it all. And remember one thing, when it comes to prelims, to mains and interview, you have got just one name, that is a StudyIQ. Okay guys, so see you guys tomorrow from 15th of July, that is, okay, into the resolution batch. And yes, remember, if you have any doubt, you can connect with me on my Instagram, that is Praveen Mishra _2107, or you can also join my Telegram channel for all my class links, for all PDFs and everything, that is PRV Live once again. And yes, don't forget to subscribe to the StudyIQ IAS English channel. As you know, the channel is providing you all the quality and quantity of content required for your UPSC CSE journey. Okay, everyone. So thank you so much for joining. See you soon. Bye bye. Good day. Take care. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.